Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a video that I film pretty much every year, especially when we are heading into summer season. I'm going to be sharing coconut perfumes that I have in my perfume collection. Now, I have filmed this video probably like 2 or 3 times before this one. So if you want to hear more fragrances, I'm going to try and remember to put the rest of the coconut videos links in the description box because I have had many other coconut perfumes in my collections that maybe I've gotten rid of or I finished up or just don't wear anymore. But if you do want to hear about more coconut fragrances, go ahead and check out those videos. So if you're interested in the coconut perfumes that are currently in my perfume collection, just keep on watching. So I kind of divided this into 3 categories. I'm going to be doing a very sophisticated coconut, like niche quality. Doesn't really smell like coconut. It's a coconut scent, but it has a way more like elevated, sophisticated type of scent, niche type of perfume. I only have one of those. I'm also going to be showing you my like tropical drink, very fresh, tropical, breezy coconut type of perfumes that are kind of mixed with other fruits into it. Actually, I have more than a couple categories. Then I'm going to do fluffy coconuts where they feel more creamy, fluffy, that type of vibe. And then I'm also going to do some beachy coconut. With that said, let's get right into it. Before I get started with the perfumes, I do have a few body mists to show here. I have a ton of coconut body mist because coconut is one of my favorite notes in fragrances, especially when it's like a coconut milk or it's very creamy and fluffy smelling. I love it. Now, I can't really show too many of my coconut body mists because those are usually released like 1 year and then you won't ever see them again, especially if they're from Victoria's Secret. Once they're gone, they're gone. So I don't really want to show things that you can't get your hands on. So I did want to show these body mists. So from Victoria's Secret, if you are a coconut lover, you have to add this to your connection. I cannot talk today. To your collection. And this one is Coconut Passion. This is one of the oldest scents that I remember having from Victoria's Secret. Since I am a coconut lover, I've always loved coconut. This is almost coconut milk smelling, very creamy, summery. It just makes me think of like being in a resort on vacation. So this is one that is like a must-have to layer with all of your coconut perfumes. Now, this other one is super gourmand. This is more for like fall time type of coconut, and it's not just coconut. This has so much more going on. But since it has coconut, I like to just mention it. So this one is from Sol de Janeiro, and this one is Brazilian Crush Cheirosa 71. So this one is loved by many and also hated by many. This is a very gourmand scent. It is so gourmand, but it's so yummy. And for some reason, this makes me think of walking into Disneyland, like Magic Kingdom or Disney World. And there's like the mix of like popcorn and buttery and salty and just snacks. Like that's what I think of with this. It just smells so decadent. As you can see, has a pretty big dent going on, but I do not reach for this until it's like fall time. I feel like that is when it's the time to wear this one. It's a little bit more cozy. It's definitely gourmand, and many people feel like it smells like popcorn to them or they just don't enjoy it. So this has note of caramelized vanilla. It has sea salt. There's toasted macadamia nut, white chocolate, tonka bean, and coconut blossom. So very nice for those of you who are gourmand lovers. Next up, from Pink, we also have this one, which I believe you can get anytime from the Pink collection, and this one is Vanilla and Dreamy. And this one has notes of fluffy vanilla, golden caramel, and coconut cloud. I mean, these are like, this is where you get me. Whenever I see those types of notes, this is so yummy. The vanilla, it's very creamy and smooth and sweet. There's a very sweet touch to this. Love that as well. And then last but not least, I hope this one's still available. This one is from Bath & Body Works, and this is the Coconut Perfume Mist. And this one reminds me a lot of one of my favorite coconut mists, which was released 3-4 years ago. I don't remember, but this coconut from Bath & Body Works, so good. It is like musky, such a good coconut, but you can't get your hands on this one right now. This is very, very close to that. It's a very fluffy, almost beachy coconut. So yummy. So those are great for layering with the next coconut fragrances I'm going to talk about. So first off, for the fragrance that's more like niche quality, niche smelling, luxury, elevated, I have a fragrance from Juliana's Perfume, and this one is called Amour Santal. This is inspired by Fragrance du Bois Santal Complete, which I also had, but I decided to keep my Juliana's because it's not one that I reach for all the time, so having this size is perfect for me. This is definitely such a unique fragrance. First of all, it's so unique. They did an amazing job. This literally smells like the Fragrance du Bois one 100%. It's like you smell the coconut, but there's also like a woody touch in there. It smells so elevated, so expensive and luxurious, and just grown really nice. Like, I really love this one. I need to wear it some more because I forget about it since I have it up in my travel organizer. This is such a good one if you're looking for a coconut that's not like beachy, not sunscreen, your typical coconut. This one's definitely more complex. There's more going on, so I definitely recommend that for sure. Now we're gonna get into kind of like the cocktail or more refreshing fruity type of coconuts. I'm starting off with a discontinued one. I'm just giving it a quick shout out because we can't get this anymore. It sucks. It's one of my all-time favorite coconut perfume. I use it very sparingly, and this is by Guerlain. This is AQUA Allegoria Coconut Fizz. This right here is one of my go-to perfumes for summertime, especially when I was living in Puerto Rico. This has so many memories of like when I would go visit my dad, or when I would be going anywhere where I was going to just be outside. Usually when you visit family in Puerto Rico, you just sit outside and enjoy the breeze and all that. So these types of fragrances just smell so good. Now this coconut is interesting. It's very different. It's a very watery coconut, but what's interesting about this one for me is that I get like a cucumber touch in here, which I'm not sure where it's coming from. I think in the notes they do say that there is like fruits or like watery fruits or something like that, and maybe there is like some cucumber in here. But I think about cucumber, which I am not a cucumber girl. The only two cucumber things that I like to use is this fragrance, which kind of gives me that cucumber touch, and the Dove cucumber body wash. If you wash your body with that wash and then put this on, it's like an icy queen, like refreshing, just like this bowl of like fruits mixed with like water, maybe like some fruit infused water. It's just so good. It's like a coconut water. It's not a creamy coconut. It's not a powdery type of coconut or fluffy. It is refreshing. It's perfect for hot weather. It's so good. I wish that they would bring this back so badly. And I saw that Jo Malone came out with a scent. I'm not sure. I think it's going to be limited edition. I don't know if I can still get my hands on it. I saw in Fragrantica that they're comparing it to this perfume, but then there's other people saying, you're crazy. This smells nothing like coconut fizz. So I'm kind of on the fence. I kind of wanted to pick up a travel size of it. If any of you guys got that one, let me know if it's like a breezy smelling coconut, because some people are saying that it kind of smells more like lime, and I don't want to get anything that's too much lime. I prefer the coconut. So that is Coconut Fizz. Such a beautiful coconut perfume. But now let's talk about the ones that we can get our hands on. So first up, we have Guava Granita by Ellis Brooklyn. This is their latest release. I have really been enjoying this perfume. Now, this is not a strictly coconut fragrance, even though in the past few days I have been getting a little bit more coconut in here, and it's like that drink coconut. Imagine like a coconut drink and they added some guava into it, some melon, like those flavors, like a very tropical kind of like smoothie type of vibe, or like cocktail type of vibe, a drink by the beach. That's what this reminds me of, with a definite dose of coconut in there. I am a coconut girl 1000%, so that does not bother me one bit. So this is a coconut that is mixed with more fruity touches. It is bright, it is refreshing, so good. It's all I could think of when I look at this. I know that in the marketing pictures they had more of like it looked like ice cream, but to me it's not smooth until the dry down. There is almond milk and that kind of smooths it out, but in the opening it's more of a sparkling, kind of like a cocktail, a fruity cocktail. That's what I think of with this one. Very refreshing, really good. Like, it just makes me think of being like in the palm trees in a beach having a drink, and then it starts drying down, very creamy and smooth. This one's one that I'm just gonna continue to go for this summer. And then another Ellis Brooklyn scent, and this one I had in a travel size. I recently added the full size to my collection because when I wore this perfume on vacation about a couple years ago, I got so many compliments on this perfume. I smelled it on myself pretty much all day, and it was the perfect perfume to put on for vacation, for going on excursions, and you're gonna be outside, you're gonna be sweaty, but you want to smell good. This is Sunfruit. This is like the pool party type of perfume, bathing suit. It is very different from many other fragrances. And again, these ones that I'm talking about are not as obvious coconut. We're gonna get more into like coconut scents, but these are like, they have coconut, they're tropical, but they have other things mixed into it as well. This one is a very, very unique fragrance for me. I feel like it is one that I can say brings a different touch to my collection. Many times when you get a coconut perfume, they can start to smell the same. A lot of them will start smelling very similar because they use kind of like the same notes with them. But Sunfruit is so interesting to me. Sunfruit has pear, it has fig, it has bergamot. It has like this very sparkling feeling to it. Very refreshing and just beautiful for hot weather. The coconut is in the base. There's also vanilla orchid, there's iris, musk, jasmine, orange blossom. I don't really pick up orange blossom. It's just like a fresh, you smell amazing, refreshing type of scent. I don't know if I would label this one tropical. I don't think this smells tropical to me. It smells more aquatic, sparkling, refreshing. It's beautiful for summer. Ooh, this next one, I'm gonna bring it out probably for June tray when I'm settled. This is one of my favorite fragrances for summertime, and this has notes in it that are just like, it has my heart. So this is by Michelle Germain, and this is Sugarful Sunshine. And from the minute that I got this perfume, I just fell in love. We do have a little dent, but this is a really big bottle, so it should last me for a while. This fragrance, this doesn't just have coconut water in it. This has pineapple, and pineapple is the next note that I want to do for summer, because pineapple is another one of my favorite notes. I love pineapple. I can sit down with a bowl of pineapples and eat it until my tongue is like bleeding. I love pineapple so much. I am a happy girl. When I find one of those very juicy, ripe pineapples at the supermarket where I could already tell by the smell. Like, I literally smell it from the outside and I'm like, this is going to hit. And I will cut my pineapple and I will sit down and eat it until I can't eat no more. This is so good. Now, it doesn't just have pineapple. There's also lime in here. So again, it's a very refreshing scent, but it has a sexiness to it. And the dry down of this one is pretty interesting because the dry down has agave, amber, and moss. And it gives it like a sexy, more grown touch. Don't think of this one as like, oh, that's going to smell like a juvenile pineapple and coconut. There is this youthful side to it. There is a flirty side to it, but then there's also like this summer sensual type of vibe. Like, it's perfect for like a date night in summer. Oh, so good. So now that we're done with like the cocktail juicy types of scents, let's get into the beachy coconuts. Let's get into the ones that makes you think of your toes in the sand, palm trees, the breeze, coconut water. So we're going to start off with Ellis Brooklyn Miami Nectar, and this was their release last summer, and as you can see, I really loved it, and I am going to be making this dent much bigger this summer as well. This one also has similar notes to the Sugarful Sunshine, but it doesn't smell the same. This one to me is the coconut with the whole palm tree attached to it. I get like this breeziness, this green touch to it, the coconut side, which is like a watery coconut. This one's not creamy. It's not that type of coconut. It is a coconut water. So yummy. There is palm leaf in here, frangipani, there's amberwood, there's also moss. So these two kind of share like the same type of scent where it's tropical, it's coconut and pineapple and all of that. But then it also has the dry down of this one. I remember, because Ellis Brooklyn has a funny way of doing their fragrances. They will open up a certain way and they will dry down to like a different perfume, which is so fun if you love both of the scents. But this opens up to me very beachy, super Miami, because I did live in Miami. So you're getting like that breezy, the palm trees walking by the beach. But then in the dry down, the moss, the amberwood, and the driftwood, those come in. And the first time that I wore this fragrance, I was like, wow, this really turns into like this woody, sexy, just super intoxicating scent. So this is another one that I really love. This one has more of like a green touch to it. Think of palm trees, your bathing suit, you have a tan, it's breezy, it's Miami, it's vacation, coconut water, really, really nice. Now, if this is Miami coconut, this is Puerto Rico coconut, this is Island Girl coconut, this is just so good. And I loved this perfume when I was living in Puerto Rico, especially on a really hot summer day. So this has coconut water, it has citruses, there's salt in here, there is jasmine, which I can smell the jasmine, but it's not too sharp or too strong. There's also frangipani, rose, and vanilla. When it comes to yellow florals in fragrances, I do prefer frangipani over ylang ylang. I did notice that. I can kind of get tired of ylang ylang. This fragrance, I cannot wait to wear this summer. Oh my god. Sorry guys. I haven't sprayed these in a minute. This is so refreshing. This is literally like you take a shower in summertime, especially if you're in Puerto Rico or in any island where they don't really have ACs, you have the windows open. Sometimes you take a shower and by the time that you step out of the shower, you already feel hot. It gets hot in summertime. And when I would put this on, it just felt like so refreshing. I felt like cooled off, clean, fresh. It just smells very aquatic, refreshing. And it has kind of like this marine touch to it. It makes me think of the ocean. This is such a beautiful coconut, and the 7 Virtues did such an amazing job with this perfume. Now, if you want to get more island coconut mixed with banana, we have the Kayali Maui in a bottle, which maybe this summer they will release the full bottle of this. Who knows? This perfume right here is tropical. Oh my god, that's so good. This is such a unique perfume to me. They did such a good job with this one. Like Kayali hit the spot with this one for me, because Kayali can be hit or miss for me, and I'm very honest with you guys. Whenever a Kayali fragrance doesn't work out for me, usually the ones that are not as popular tend to be my favorites. So Maui in a bottle, from the minute that I smelled this, it took me home. It made me feel just so happy. Like this perfume is so beautiful. There's banana, there's pear, you have coconut, jasmine, and vanilla and sandalwood. It's so good. It's so summery, so refreshing. It is perfection, and again kind of reminds me of island summer breeze. This next one is going to be like a quick mention as well, because this was sent to me by Huda Beauty, but I don't think you can get this anymore. But this was kind of like a limited edition perfume, and it was kind of supposed to be like the scent that they have in their powders, the Easy Bake powders. This is called the Easy Bake fragrance by Huda Beauty, and I'm just gonna kind of give it like a quick shout out. This has notes that I never in a million years like there's gardenia in here, which that's one of like my biggest no-nos in perfumes, but somehow this perfume was so nicely made. You know what? I could have put this one in the category with like the elevated, more, I don't want to say fancy, but just, you know, more sophisticated smelling. This kind of makes me think of like a hotel in the Caribbean type of vibes. Like this is what a hotel there would smell like. It has that coconut vibe, but it's not sunscreen, it's not screechy. And then the florals in here, beautiful. It's super feminine. It's just perfect for summertime, and I need to start using it up. This one does have ylang ylang, but I don't get it like I do with other fragrances. I feel like for me, I am getting a little bit of the gardenia, the heliotrope, the sugar. There's coconut in here. We have the same combination again of dreamwood, moss, and amber. So I really do like that mixed with coconut perfumes. It makes the dry down smell really, really nice. So now let's move into fluffy. Actually, this next one is kind of like in between tropical and fluffy vibes, and this one was also a love at first sniff. Again, many people did not like it. Many people said it was not needed, but for me, I definitely noticed the difference in this perfume. My nose picked up the different notes, and that's the beauty of fragrance. Some people will pick certain notes up and others won't. When I smelled this fragrance, I smelled a lot of tropical vibes from it mixed with cloud, and that is Ariana Grande's Cloud Pink, which as you can see, she gets love as well. And this one has notes of pineapple again. I love when pineapple is mixed with coconut. There's vanilla orchid and Brett. There is pitaya, which is dragon fruit. It's so freaking good. I love this one. I smell those, like the berries, the pineapple. The pineapple's more like a candied pineapple. It's not really like a ripe, juicy pineapple. And again, we have amberwood and moss. So I'm pretty much, you can tell in my perfume taste that I what I like. But this has coconut water as well, and it's again tropical to me. It does have a little bit of like a smooth kind of creamy texture to it as well, kind of lactonic, but then it's also musky at the same time. And the fruits in this one definitely stand out, and the coconut is not like super obvious, but it's beautiful in there. Now if you want coconut, which some people really dislike this perfume, and it's really funny because a lot of people tell me, Amy, I pick up pickles with that perfume, and I'm just like, pickles is so random, but it's a thing. A lot of people smell pickle, and this is Ariana Grande's Thank You Next. This perfume right here, again, love it so much. I need to put a bigger dent into this one. This is for coconut lovers. Like if you love that fluffy creamy coconut, this is your girl. This is so good. I hope that you don't smell pickles with it, because that's not gonna be too fun. But I think out of all of these coconut perfumes, this might be one of my top ones when it comes to smelling like coconut. It is like this creamy, delicious coconut, and it's mixed with rose. There's pear, there's raspberry, so you are getting a little bit of a fruity touch in there. And there's macaroon and musk. So it's a very sweet coconut. It's a very like candied coconut, fruity coconut, and it just smells so inviting and smooth and yummy. This is probably one of my all-time favorite coconut perfumes, if you don't pick up on that pickle. Another one that is super coconut and it even looks like coconut milk in here, and this is just so yummy as well. This is from Le Monde Gourmand, and this is Lait de Coco. Look at the juice in there. It literally looks like you just cracked open a coconut and just put it in this bottle. It's super cute, it's affordable, and this is very simple. This has bergamot, coconut, vanilla, and praline. So it's kind of really keeping that coconut scent as like the main scent. Oh, I love this one. It's so fluffy. It's so creamy. It is like the perfect coconut scent. So yeah, I'm just a sucker for these types of coconut. It's just creamy coconut. It's simple. This one doesn't have any fruits going on. So if you want something that's straight to the point, coconut, creamy, leche de coco type of thing, this one you have to check it out. This one I just added to my collection. I talked about it in the previous video that I filmed today. This is by Sud Pacifique, and this is Vanille Coco. So this is pretty much these two. If you want coconut, actually, okay, these. If you want super duper coconut, these are your girls. They're not really too mixed with a lot of things. Now, this has a banana note in it, but the main notes that you're gonna get, they put vanilla and coconut in the mid, and they also put it in the dry down. So it's like a very fluffy, I'm gonna smell like a coconut bomb today. Oh, this one is so good. It's so smooth. It's soft. It's inviting. It's perfect for bedtime. Perfect for pretty much any time that you just want to smell like a yummy coconut scent. The banana is in here, but it's much softer than the banana in Maui in a bottle. I feel like here you can get more of like the green from the banana, the actual banana. It's breezy. It's like island type of vibe. This one's more fluffy, creamy coconut. So good. It's a little sweet, but it's not too synthetic in my opinion. It's so good. I love it. So that brings me to the end of today's video. Those are all of the fragrances in my collection. I hope I didn't miss any that have coconut in them. Comment down below what is your favorite coconut perfumes, and also in the comment section, if you made it to the end of today's video, go ahead and fill up that comment section with palm trees and coconut. I would love to see that. So thank you so much for spending time with me. Thank you so much for being here. Can't wait to read all of your comments. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and I will see you guys in my next video.